better with friends. Welcome, I'm Heidi Johansson, and this is Galas and Giving Shaw TV Spotlight on local charity events. The Sturgeon Community Hospital Foundation is celebrating a milestone with the 25th annual Friendraiser Gala here at the Enjoy Centre. An elegant evening awaits guests as they commit to friendship and support of one very important program at the Sturgeon Community Hospital. So make sure you stay with us. A cornerstone in their community since 1992, the Sturgeon Community Hospital Foundation has much to be proud of. Gala Chair Dan Holman.
25 years ago, this gala started with about 40 people in a room that set out to raise $50,000 for equipment. And tonight, here we are again, 25 years later, sold out, a little over 550-ish people. And this event will be the catalyst to our largest fundraising goal ever of $1 million. So tonight we'll probably, ask our friends, this fabulous community that we live in, to join us in supporting this bid for $300,000 or $350,000 tonight.
It's a dedicated team that is devoted to growth and prosperity.
We spent 12 months planning this. There's a group of about 15 of us and a group of really remarkably talented ladies with this unwavering commitment to our hospital foundation that bring this evening together. It is unbelievable.
With a mission to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every person the hospital serves, it takes a rooted partnership between the hospital and the foundation to get the job done.
The hospital themselves bring forward projects that are on their needs list. So we get needs and wants, and we recognize those projects that they feel are a need in our community. They make a great case for us. You'll hear later on tonight from Dr. Hoke, who will talk about the difference that this endoscopy service unit will make in our hospital. And our goal is to raise this $1 million that they need. And the biggest probably impact is that we're going to see in our community the wait time change from about 9 months to what is the industry standard or the Alberta standard of 2 to 3 weeks. All of our community, as far as we can sort of spread our arms, we're going to help this community with this endoscopy service unit.
Dr. Hawk, thank you so much for being with us tonight. We just touched briefly on the funds raised tonight for the endoscopy service program at the Sturgeon Community Hospital. Let's talk about the importance of this program to the Sturgeon Community Hospital.
This is critical to our hospital. Given the volume of patients we see and the community we service, St. Albert has really had minimal gastroenterology access until we started about 5 years ago. It was challenging with limited funds and limited resources, but just due to the volume that has occurred, Alberta Health Services, the Sturgeon Foundation, and hospital administration has realized they need to step up, and this year they have really helped us. We're now able to purchase critical equipment with the funding they're providing.
So having those funds raised tonight specifically for this program, that must make you feel so great to know that it is coming right back to you.
It is a relief, and it just makes me so happy to see what the community can do when everybody gets together. Some of the equipment we're getting tonight we have not had, and it is really critical for urgent and intensive cases. Sometimes we have to send patients out to the tertiary centers because we don't have the equipment. But now that we have the equipment and with Alberta Health Services support, we can keep things in-house. Patients are at less risk, and we can deal with problems that need to be dealt with on-site.
Okay. Yeah. And now, I know that Katie Couric did the colonoscopy on television. Yes. I, however, am not prepped for this procedure.
We can arrange that for you if you want.
Yeah. I think I'm okay. Yeah. But let's, quickly take a look at what you have here. This is a piece of equipment that can help you in certain bleeds. Yes.
This is what we call a clot buster gastroscope. What it is it has two very large channels. Oftentimes when patients are having bleeds from their esophagus or stomach, there's just such a large amount of blood that we can't see. So you can imagine driving your car without windshield wipers in a snowstorm. And what this allows is to suction large volumes of blood clots and other liquid so that we can actually see what we're looking at, where the lesion is, and so we can start therapeutic interventions. Right now we don't have this equipment, and it makes life very difficult. To give you a small example, imagine trying to shovel the parking lot here with a single shovel versus having a bobcat. That's kind of what this equipment is to us. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I would love to thank you very much for speaking with us tonight. I appreciate it. It's been said that laughter is the best medicine, and tonight's MC, Danny Hooper, did not disappoint. As expected, there were more than a few below-the-belt quips. Joking aside, friends of the foundation came here to raise dollars. Local vendors contributed an abundant amount of silent auction items for any interest. St. Albert's very own Cerulean Boutique was fashion-focused on raising funds for the raffle draws. And live auction items included a St. Albert Rotary Chef's Dinner for 8 and Christmas in November at the Jasper Park Lodge. But it was not one, but two concrete driveways donated by Devlin Construction Limited and Icon Ready Mix Limited that fetched the highest bid of the night at $11,000 each. As the dollars continued to roll in, the dance party began with one of Edmonton's hottest cover bands, Uptown Entertainment. What better way to celebrate 25 years of friendship than on the dance floor and raising thousands of dollars for the endoscopy service program at the Sturgeon Community Hospital.
Right now it's so much better. Yeah. Funkin' out in every way.
It's this outpouring of generosity that Mayor of St. Albert, Nolan Kraus, finds most meaningful.
This is my 10th event, and have bought the dinners and have been in very many of the draws and enjoyed every bit of it. I'll continue to come, but certainly it'll be as a past mayor. But I'm always proud of our community.
A special evening that had the mayor reflecting on friendships, new and old.
I walked around actually about 10 times. I did a little bit of a walk around and meeting and saying some thanks to some people, because for me this is my last one. But I look at it as really it is a Friendraiser, but it is a community gathering event for all the right reasons. It does all the right things in a community. And communities are built with all kinds of combinations of things, but one of the foundations of a community is to have a good not-for-profit organization, and St. Albert is second to none.
What an incredible evening exemplifying the true meaning of friendship. For more information and how you can support this program, go to SturgeonHospitalFoundation.org. And if you would like Shaw TV to cover your event, email us at galasandgiving@shaw.ca. From the Enjoy Center, I'm Heidi Johansson.
Hair services for Galas and Giving is sponsored by Raw Beauty Inc. With medical facial aesthetics sponsored by External Affairs Medical Spa. Clothing provided by Simons.